are you?
Good, how are you?
Following you around.
It's all right.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Okay.
One of the state, like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. I know. So good.
Ben, are you a mustard guy? Or ketchup guy? On his team? Oh, good. Who's a mustard guy? You must be a mustard guy.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're both?
I'm gonna be honest.
Like on the same dog? Not a corn dog. You good? What's wrong with all that? Ready?
I'm sorry.
Good? Yeah, we're good.
I heard a trick though. Put your ketchup under the dog.
What's that? Well, welcome all to the kickoff of the 2025 Illinois State Fair. I'm Jerry Costello, Director of the Illinois Department of Agriculture. It's my privilege to be able to kick the fair off. The theme this year is Adventure Awaits. I'd like to recognize some of our special guests that we have here with us today. Governor J.B. Pritzker and First Lady M.K. Pritzker. Our Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton, and Second Gentleman, Brian Eccles. Our Comptroller, Susana Mendoza. State Senator Doris Turner, State Representative Sue Scheer. One of my cohorts in the cabinet, Director Natalie Phelps-Finney with ID&R. Our Illinois State Fair Queen, and I will pronounce her name correctly this time, Jonna Fulcher. And the Mayor of Springfield, Mayor Misty Buscher. It's my privilege now to introduce our newly installed FFA State Officer Team, President Natalie Pratt, Vice President Coben Tate, Reporter Ethan Bremen, Secretary Kyle Bradshaw, Treasurer Cadence Wooten, and Centennial Paige Sierens. Congratulations to you all. And now, Ethan, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? And the flag is to my left. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Ethan. And now I'd like to welcome our 4-H singer, Sophia Hope from Kane County, who will lead us in the national anthem. Sophia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sight us that
So move over Taylor Swift. And how about that flyover by our Illinois National Guard? Sophia, incredible. Thank you so much, hon. The past several years, ladies and gentlemen, we've been revitalizing the 366 acres here at the Illinois State Fairgrounds, thanks to an $85.5 million investment made by Governor Pritzker and the Pritzker administration working with our state legislature. And while some of that work is still continuing, we are so proud to showcase the tremendous advancements that have taken place here on the fairgrounds. The historic Coliseum, built in 1901, considered the crown jewel of the fairgrounds, has undergone significant upgrades, over $30 million there. Countless improvements, but to name a few: ADA accessibility, new seating, elevators, HVAC, which allows year-round use of the facility, new concession stands, updated bathrooms, and across the fairgrounds here, you will see newly paved roads and newly paved parking lots, which Natalie, parking lot 21, I know DNR loves. But honestly, from new roofs to brick repairs on numerous buildings to ensure safety and structural integrity to the buildings on the fairgrounds. The Illinois State Fairgrounds is part of the National Register of Historic Places. As an administration, we are committed to protecting and preserving this important piece of Illinois history. We are grateful for the support from Governor Pritzker, the entire administration, that it has allowed us to address years of neglect and honestly deferred maintenance that was unable to take place on this fairgrounds until this administration. Over the next 11 days, please look at some of the signs that you'll see around the fairgrounds. And actually, you'll see one on this gate, one on the gate over here as well. If you look at those signs, you'll see the $85.5 million represented in the Rebuild Illinois program, as well as $55.3 million our Buildings and Grounds has taken out of the Illinois Department of Agriculture budget to revitalize these fairgrounds. Before I introduce our next speaker, I want to commend her and her team of 10. And yes, I said 10. Last year it was 9. We're working on building the team out, Becky. But she does an incredible job. Her team does an incredible job. They deliver a bigger and better fair year after year. And we're going to have an incredible fair this year as well. That being said, I do want to mention that the Department of Agriculture, the entire Pritzker administration, we realize we're in a time when families are struggling. They're experiencing difficult financial times in a nationally struggling economy. Entertainment dollars, extracurricular dollars are being stretched very thin. I can tell you this, I promise you, because I get phone calls at times at 6 in the morning. Governor Pritzker has hammered into us, make the fair affordable. He wants Illinoisans, regardless of income, to have a chance to experience the Illinois State Fair. And I can tell you, Becky Clark and her team have done an amazing job of making that possible. Please welcome State Fair Manager Rebecca Clark to the podium.
Good morning, everybody. And welcome to the 2025 Illinois State Fair. Today, we officially open the gates for 11 unforgettable days of fun, food, family, and adventure. This year's theme, Adventure Awaits, couldn't be more fitting. Because whether you're a returning fairgoer or visiting for the first time, you're about to discover something new, exciting, and uniquely Illinois around every corner. We've held on to the traditions that make this fair so special: agriculture, music, competitions, and even corn dogs with ketchup. But we've also added a whole new layer of experiences for fairgoers of every age. Whether you're testing your skills at our new pickleball tournament, judging some of the finest brews at the state's inaugural Illinois Craft Beer Competition, or exploring the world of literacy at Dolly Days with our partnership with the Imagination Library, we promise there's something for everyone here at the Illinois State Fair. From illusion photo booths in the selfie gallery to the return of the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales, this fair truly has it all. And while the entertainment lineup sometimes steals the spotlight, we've made sure that the Illinois State Fair remains one of the most affordable state fairs in the Midwest. Here's some things that I want to point out. Kids 12 and under are free every single day of the Illinois State Fair. We offer a $2 admission day for seniors and adults. 7 of our 11 days, adult admission is only $5. All day, every day, you can find $3 food items in the Village of Cultures. 14 stages offering more than 165 hours of free entertainment, including some of those big-name concerts that you'll see at this year's Grand Central Stage. We even, thanks to Governor Pritzker, are able to bring back the free grandstand concert on Monday night. And don't forget, parking every day is only $5 on our fairgrounds. We know that family budgets are tight, and that's why we've done everything we can to ensure that families who walk through these gates can create lasting memories without breaking the bank. We also want to thank Governor J.B. Pritzker for his continued investment in our fairgrounds and our state's #1 industry. His support has allowed us to grow attendance, to reinvest in our facilities, and deliver world-class entertainment to fairgoers from all over the country. Before I wrap up, I just want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank the members of the Illinois Department of Agriculture, the Illinois State Fair team, and our countless private and public partners who have made this day come to fruition. We couldn't do it without them. So ladies and gentlemen, adventure awaits. We'll see you inside.
Thank you, Becky. Our next speaker is a remarkable young woman. She's been representing the Department of Agriculture across the state at county fairs. She's had an extremely long summer already. We're going to get to know each other a lot better over the 11 days here and the 11 days in DuQuoin. She's absolutely incredible, and I've recently learned that she switched her major to agriculture at ISU. To be honest, I'm a little fearful of my job in the next couple of years. In all sincerity, an incredible ambassador for the Illinois State Fair and the Department of Agriculture, Jonna Fulcher.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jonna Fulcher, and I am proud to serve as the 2025 Miss Illinois County Fair Queen. This past summer, I have gone to 31 county fairs while promoting Illinois agriculture, the importance of county fairs, and of course, advertising for our wonderful state fair here in Springfield. I am so grateful for the opportunity to be the official hostess this year, and I'm very grateful for all the volunteers and hardworking people who come year after year to make this fair what it is. I guarantee you're going to find something at this fair for everyone, so come out, everyone. If you see me, come say hello. I'd love to chat, take some pictures, and enjoy the 2025 Illinois State Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonna. Now it's my pleasure to ask to the podium a great friend of Springfield, a great friend of the Department of Agriculture, Springfield Mayor Misty Buscher.
Good morning. Welcome to the north end of Springfield. As a fellow North Ender, this state fair is one of my favorite events we host in Springfield. I first want, and I know we've said this multiple times a day, but everyone has to listen to the investment that our governor, J.B. Pritzker, has made onto these grounds in our great city. So one more time, I would like to thank him publicly, and I would like you to all join me in that for his investment to this facility. In the capital city, we are blessed by the Pritzker administration for his investment here, but we're also blessed to have Director Finney, Director Costello, and State Fair Manager Clark to help us in our endeavors to make the State Fair a very, very continued event that our attendance grows and grows and grows. And I will tell you, our Convention and Visitors Bureau Director, Scott Dahl's right in the corner, and a little birdie over there told me that this weekend you will be hard-pressed to find a hotel room in this city because of the Illinois State Fair. That is what the State Fair brings to Springfield. Please come out, see the facilities, see the investment from the state. It's your tax dollars going to this wonderful facility. Spend time with us, and I cannot thank our state partners behind me enough to make Springfield what it is as your capital city. Welcome to this Illinois State Fair. Adventure awaits you.
Thank you, Mayor Busher. Now it's my pleasure to welcome somebody who is truly an incredible friend of agriculture in the state. She frequents farmers markets all across the state, and she makes it her mission to make sure that nutrient-dense food is accessible for all Illinoisans trying to end food insecurity in the state. As I said, she's an incredible partner to the Department of Agriculture. She's an incredible person. Our Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, and I'm so excited to be here kicking off the 2025 Illinois State Fair. Agriculture is right at the heart of Illinois. So thank you, Director Jerry Costello, for all that you and your incredible team at the Department of Agriculture do to keep our land thriving. I do especially want to thank our exceptional Illinois State Fair manager, Rebecca Clark, who raises the bar year after year, giving more families the opportunity to make memories that last a lifetime. Of course, thank you to Governor J.B. Pritzker for taking care of every part of Illinois. The strategic Rebuild Illinois investments made to these beautiful fairgrounds are so evident and have improved the experience for all who walk through these gates. Of course, I also want to thank and acknowledge Mayor Busher and all of our fellow elected officials joining us this morning who have been previously acknowledged, IDNR Director Natalie Phelps-Finney, Illinois County Fair Queen Jonna Fulcher, this year's Grand Marshal, the American Business Club of Springfield, our FFA, 4-H, and Junior Manners participants, and all of you for joining us to make this year's State Fair so special. Finally, to the groundskeepers who worked so hard to get everything ready for our arrival and take care of this space each and every day, thank you for your essential work. I have to say that I love the theme for this year's fair, Adventure Awaits. Adventure can look really different for each of us, from pickleball to craft beer, from nightly concerts in the grandstand to the Butter Cow, or how about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library? This year, there are so many ways to choose your fun. But if you know me, it goes without saying that like most years, Brian and I will soon be picking up our first apple cider slushies and ears of sweet corn on the cob at the Department of Ag tent. Meet me over there. But no matter what kind of adventure you choose, I know it's going to be a magical and memorable time here at the fairgrounds. Just one more example of how ag connects us all. When it comes to agriculture, there's no shortage of talent here in Illinois, from farmers to educators to specialty growers and agri-tech innovators to future industry leaders. This is a time to celebrate how hard work and collaboration in Illinois' largest industry keeps our state thriving. Adventure awaits, so welcome to the 2025 Illinois State Fair. And with that, I'm so honored to welcome the great leader of our state and a true champion for agriculture, our Governor, J.B. Pritzker.
Thank you so much to Lieutenant Governor Stratton. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for being outspoken as an advocate for our agriculture industry in our state. Good morning, everyone. Really is a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm so excited to join you on this day to kick off the 172nd annual Illinois State Fair. It's an opportunity to celebrate all that makes our state and our people the best in the nation. It's an opportunity to reflect on the foundations of our state's economy and show off our bright future. And as always, it's an opportunity to enjoy our favorite rides, to listen to our favorite bands, eat good food, experience our state's wonderful agriculture, take part in competitions, and have some real fun. I want to recognize and thank our Department of Agriculture leader and director, Jerry Costello, who just day in and day out proves that he understands and cares a great deal about growing our agriculture industry and about the needs of the families that live all across this state, and particularly in our rural areas. Our fair manager, Becky Clark, I don't know what to say except that she understands perhaps as much as anybody that's ever run this fair how important it is to make it affordable for people to bring their families here. And so she has looked at every nook and cranny of the budget for this state fair and made it possible for people to come in an affordable fashion and enjoy every aspect of this great fairgrounds and this great 11 days of our state fair. I also want to thank all of the support staff, all of them, and the event managers who are keeping everybody safe and fed and entertained. Now, over the past 6 years, we've worked tirelessly to put on the best state fairs possible. And we've set attendance records. And I think that's important to note 4 times, not once, not twice, 4 times. And as those who care a great deal about our state economy and our tourism know, making sure that we're putting on a great state fair is great not just for Springfield, but for the entire state of Illinois. It sends a message about what a great state we are. Now, with innovative new offerings, bigger and more diverse entertainment options, and an unwavering commitment to spotlighting Illinois' agriculture, the State Fair team truly always outdoes itself. I have also made upgrading and beautifying the Illinois State Fairgrounds a priority throughout my time in office. And with the Rebuild Illinois bipartisan infrastructure program, the General Assembly and I have invested, as you heard, $86 million almost into improving and renovating this fairgrounds. That's brought, well, a new and improved Coliseum, repaved roads and sidewalks, more accessible restrooms, upgraded infrastructure. Take a look around, and you can see that our new investments truly are paying off for the people of Illinois. We didn't just do that because I love the State Fair so much. Last year, this event brought in $86 million in local and regional economic impact, and through the sale of champions, we raised tens of thousands of dollars to support youth in agriculture. And here on the fairgrounds, Illinois state agencies provide crucial community services, issuing hundreds of ID cards and driver's license and permits. When you walk the grounds, you see the faces of young people all around, and you can see the pride in what they do, working to support Illinois agriculture in every part of our state. It's all on display right here at the State Fair. The State Fair is a real demonstration of so much of what makes Illinois the greatest state in this country. This year, the theme, Adventure Awaits, well, I couldn't agree more. Adventure Awaits, when you walk around, you're going to feel that spirit. All the attendees who come to the State Fair have an opportunity to feel the adventure of it. I encourage everyone from near and far to come out and experience all the adventure that we have to offer. Go see the Butter Cow, take in a concert, eat a corn dog with mustard, not ketchup, I might add. And I know I've got a few dissenters. But come and experience the Twilight Parade tonight. Speaking of concerts, and because of the continued success of the State Fair, we're able to offer, again, a free concert for anyone who wants to attend. Country music powerhouse Randy Houser will take the grandstand stage for a concert on Monday, August 11th, and no ticket purchase is required. So I hope everyone will come out and enjoy the occasion. And while I'm up here making special announcements,
I'm very proud to say that, and usually not proud when you talk about demolition, but listen to me closely. We're demolishing Building 29. It's officially been approved. For 2 decades, this building has sat unoccupied, growing more dangerous and decrepit with each passing day. It had become a symbol of all the deferred maintenance and inaction for many years in the past. But with the help of the Department of Agriculture and the Capital Development Board, we're going to turn that eyesore into a real opportunity. So thank you all for joining us here and making the Illinois State Fair a part of your summer. Without further ado, I want to come and cut the ribbon, and hopefully all of you will join us as we do that. Thank you all very much. Yeah, in front, okay.
Governor, Senator John Cornyn in Texas
Yeah.
has basically said today that that the FBI has granted his request to go after the Texas Democratic lawmakers. Since you spoke with the media yesterday, can you get more specific on what you plan on doing to protect these lawmakers here in Illinois? And what conversations have you had with the state police and others in your administration to do just that?
Look, I've said it before, this is a lot of grandstanding by the Trump administration, by John Cornyn, by Governor Abbott in Texas. The reality is that all that he has said, Cornyn, is that the FBI has been authorized to locate the Texas House Democrats. Nothing more. And you know why? Because there is no federal law that allows them to arrest Texas Democrats who are here visiting the state of Illinois. I welcome the FBI coming to the state. I hope they take in the state fair. I hope they go see the beauty of Lake Michigan. Yeah, adventure awaits for all of them, but they won't be arresting anyone because there is no U.S. federal law that prohibits those Texas House Democrats from being here in the state of Illinois.
What kind of fine line, though, is there between the support they may be getting and bribery, right? Because
And what?
And bribery, if they're away from official duties, getting resources to do so. How fine of a line is there?
Have you ever been forced to spend a lot of time away from your family and your job? I can just say these people are making enormous sacrifices. They're here because they're fighting for democracy. And I've said that over and over again. We all ought to be supporting people who are standing up for our country, for our constitutional republic. Yes, Peter. All I can say is this. Sorry, the question was about the Justice Department seeking access to the election database for the state of Illinois. Again, more grandstanding. It's also, though, an endeavor by the Trump administration to thwart democracy. Why are they going through our election rolls in the state of Illinois? Every state, frankly, has an election system. We have actually the most distributed election system in the country. It's not run by the Secretary of State. It's not run by the Illinois Board of Elections. It's run by county clerks. It's almost the most unhackable system in the country because it's at the local level and run by local county clerks. So I'm not sure why they've decided to target Illinois. All I can say is it's a fruitless endeavor. If they want to, try to go after it, we're going to fight them on it. But I see no reason to do it except that they're trying to thwart our elections in the state.
Hey, Governor,
Yes.
Economic development deals you touted is an overfeed indicator.
Is a what? I'm sorry.
An overfeed.
Innovafeed, yeah.
They have an edge agreement, et cetera, et cetera. It was reported a few days ago that they're suspending their operations indicator. It was said that certain grants don't help the cash flow fell through. Are you familiar with some of those issues? Have you spoken to overfeed officials? And are you concerned about the long-term viability of that project?
I have not spoken with the Novafeed. I think all of you know that the edge incentives that are in place are only awarded when people actually deliver the jobs and the investment that they bring, and there's an agreement that's associated with these things. And that's why sometimes there are companies that are growing companies, right? They're still, maybe they're venture backed or still not yet profitable, but still growing, on their way to profitability, and they get waylaid. We in the state of Illinois try to protect the resources of the people of Illinois while we're also trying to attract businesses to the state. So that's another example of it.
Governor, are Democratic
Ben.
Governor, in the last few days you've said it's possible that Illinois can redraw maps, everything is on the table. Have you talked to the Senate President, Speaker Welch, about anything on the legislative front?
Look, they're aware, and the only brief conversations that I've had about it have been about the fact that we've got to do everything we can, and we're all looking for the right avenues. And let me be clear, we already have taken an enormous step. We have welcomed those Texas House Democrats to the state of Illinois. That is a big step. You can see that a whole lot of attention by Donald Trump, by the FBI, by John Cornyn, by Greg Abbott has been brought on the state of Illinois as a result of all of that. And, you know, that's not something we're seeking. It's just, you know, their attempt, again, to thwart democracy. So as far as I'm concerned, we're doing the right thing, and I'm proud of it. And I'm not going to back down. We're going to do everything we can to protect these Texas House Democrats and to help them do what they're doing. These are heroes. I mean, so much that they've given up for all of us. They frankly should be supported by all of us.
Specifically, just to follow up on Ben's question, are Democratic map makers currently working on devising a new congressional map for Illinois, for the record?
Nobody's done any work on a map for Illinois. We have a map in Illinois. It was passed and signed back in 2021. That's when they're done, right after a decennial census. And that's when they should be done, not in the middle of a decade, just because Donald Trump wants to change the math for 2026. So I'm happy that we did it back then. We're not making any moves right now. If we have to, we're going to look at all the options that are available to us. Yes, Alex.
It's fair to say that your relationship with Governor Greg Abbott of Texas has been bad over the last few years. So I'm wondering how much of that plays into your decision to vociferously defend up this whole spending, putting aside your frequent comments that you want to defend.
I don't have a relationship with Greg Abbott in Texas. There's not a bad relationship or a good relationship. I don't know. I consider myself pretty easy to get along with, even with people who I disagree with. But he hasn't wanted to have a relationship, and in fact, he's really been, as a state, attacking our state of Illinois. Sent 50,000 people here that were in his state. Many of them, frankly, didn't realize that they were coming in the middle of winter to a very cold environment with no jacket. He sent them to the state. We did the best we could under very difficult circumstances to provide humanitarian aid to people who were in this country legally. And so, it's too bad that he doesn't know what his job is, that he doesn't carry out his job, which is to take care of the people of Texas, and frankly, to work with the rest of the states in getting the job done of whether it's immigration reform, which he should have worked on with all of us, or caring for democracy by making sure that there isn't a remap. And one last thing, they're able to do this kind of finagling of the map because they've got a special session that they've called. What was the purpose of it? It's to provide flood relief. It's to provide relief for families who've lost their loved ones. And he's not doing that. He's not doing that. He's simply following like a lapdog Donald Trump. Thank you all very much. Wait, yeah, one more thing.
Which one is he picking?
Well, I'm going to, yeah, I got them both. I am not going to